Hello there, everybody, and welcome to part 5 of Atelier Ryza. I'm probably not going to say the full name of the game because that's probably a mouthful. It's definitely a mouthful. We have the Reaper Scythe now as a gathering tool, so you know what that means. We're just going to gather up absolutely everything relating to do with the Reaper Scythe, because that is just how we do. That's just how we do. So, during my time gathering up things for synthesis, a few more party quests actually opened up. Like gathering a mystery type material for Ryza, striking practice, not striking practice, hard hitting practice for Lent, which basically is stun an enemy in battle. Tal's first party quest actually showed up. Go into battle and win if Tao's in the party. So, yeah, so like it or not, these are gonna pop up basically kinda sorta all the time as the story goes on. So really nothing I can do about that. So if they happen to just show up out of like randomness, or like if there's any like triggers for that, then whoops. I guess we just missed their activation, I suppose. Yeah. Anyway, here today is showing you that the Reaper Scythe can actually get you some different materials from trees. And of course you can harvest Kirkin fruit from all of that. You can't use the scythe on boxes, unfortunately. Like I said, there are only certain amounts of gathering tools that can be used and will be used on things that you can't on others. So that's just the way this works. I'm basically gonna return to my room to drop off all the things before we go to the mainland, the Traveler's Road, basically. That way, because well, there's some actually invaluable tools that you can, or materials that you can get here. Like, one new one is salt grass, and the other you really don't want to miss from here. Palma bark, which is, well, that's just how that works. And you get a lot from cutting down, you know, those palm trees. You really do get a lot from that. It might be, like, too much, in fact. Now, I'm pretty sure... Actually, no, I don't think one of the gathering tools... Actually, no, the gathering tools basically need, like, logs or something like that. I'm pretty sure. So, let me check that. Can we? Nope. We can't do that yet. Shame, but, you know, what are you gonna do? Here you can actually get some lantern grass from these little bulb things right here. Yeah, and that's a mystery type material, which you'll need for one of Ryza's party quests. So, just remember to just gather up these whenever you can. It's all entirely random, by the way. It's all entirely random what materials you get. But once you get enough of the same item, then you'll probably understand how all this works. So, yeah. That's just the way everything works here. Anyway, let's get some more ores right here, and actually, that actually really does remind me. That actually does remind me. In that area that we were at with the stump stage and everything last time, there was actually an item that we can get. I'll probably show it off like a little bit later. But right here is a Memorial Mist flower. It's level 17, so it's already a sort of valuable thing that you can get already. But what we're here to do today is, well, if we have time, we'll go progress the story. But what I want to do is I want to synthesize some more new things for the first time. So let's make a bomb. Yeah, let's make that bomb. You know, the bomb that Empo was talking about. Now that our alchemy level is level 6, we can make that. So it's got fire damage and lowered guard, which lowers enemies' defenses for a little bit. Yes, it does. Reducing defenses for a little bit. And really the effects that you can get on bomb are fire damage, inflict burn damage, and crimson fire, which deals moderate fire damage and it has increased damage with a higher tactics level. So would you look at that? Already you get a sneak peek of what the heck is to come with all of this. Let's get some with traits in there for another one. Well, actually we can't really use it anyway. It's like, why go for traits when I can't even do that anyway without red supplements? Level 7 for alchemy, not bad. What does it need? Oh, it needs etch. What is that word? I don't even understand what that word was. But you know what? It's coolio. In order to get polished powder, first you need ashen sand. We're just gonna synth this for the first time. And you know what? We're gonna roll for the we're gonna roll for initiative. Actually, we can't. And we'll roll for quality. Why not? Quality plus 15. And why would Polish powder have when it's clearly a material? Why would it have Puni Slayer? I have no idea. Well, it's just all a matter of you know, using materials that you synth to make even more powerful stuff. That's really all there is to it. So, speaking of which, yes, yeah. Speaking of whom? Actually, no. Let's make a wreath for Scythe. Actually, so the effects for this one are gathering up, which basically means you get a bonus. You get a bonus material for when using that particular tool that gathers up things. The effect add general goods. It means it fixes general goods quality. I have no idea what the heck that means. And well, we'll just have to see, shall we? We'll just have to see. Now, in order to get the gathering up, you need at least 3, which I highly doubt we're gonna be able to do anyway. So, for right now, until we have the ability to add more materials to, you know, our good old-fashioned recipes, we're just gonna have to leave that alone for right now. Unfortunately. We do get natural oil from enemies. I believe the pixies will drop this sometimes. And it's actually pretty good for this point as fire element materials. Because that way you'll get surprise medium right away. And if only we had more water, because of course we need more water for that. Speaking of which, let's actually get in some blue supplements there. Right. So we got that. But then, in order to increase quality, we need ice element, which we only have 1 of. But you know, that's okay. We're only just doing this. We're only just synthing for the first time. Just for the extra experience points. You get 4 of each element of supplement for every synth, and it's kind of important. It's kind of important to get this Because I believe for healing items, yeah, for healing items, you'll need supplements, I believe. And as for probably the last thing that we're gonna be synthing here for a little bit, need electric flowers. Yeah. Oh wait. I just realized in order to get that recipe for blessing ointment, we need electricity, actually. We need light, or fire, I should say. Thankfully, lantern grass will actually do the trick. And for recipe morph, it actually doesn't really matter if you're changing the recipe. All you really need to do is just to add in as many materials as you need in order for it to change. We don't have any trade slots, okay. And there you go. Recipe morph, baby! For blessing ointment, that's basically as best as it goes, the line from grass beans to blessing ointment. I believe you'll need one for later, so let's synthesize a couple of them. Yeah, you can't. Once you start, you just can't stop. Won't stop. See, this is what this is all about. This is what this is all about. You just can't stop with this. You really can't stop with having a good time. Can't really do that anymore, but light glow will actually will increase attack with this, so not bad. We made 2 of those for that. Whenever you're synthesizing items, it all depends on what type of items you can make. Like for supplements, it always makes 4. For blessing ointment, I believe that's 2. Yeah, I believe that's 2 that it made. Does it make 2? Yeah, it just made 1. It just basically all depends on the item. So we're just gonna make 1 more before we raise up our alchemy level again. There you go. Now for the big boys. So I'm gonna synth a handmade staff because I made a few more ingots. So let's see what we got here. We get Tiny Traveler as an effect, which basically increases stun resistance and skill stun gauge effect, which is nice. We got that Palma bark for a reason. This requires 2 more to get Tiny Traveler medium. So let's do that. And this is as far as we can go. There it is. Exactly enough to get level 10, and added items increased by 1. So now we can choose up to 5 items, which is what I was hoping for. You can just basically stay here and grind up your alchemy level as much as you want. Like I said, nothing's stopping you from doing anything in this game. Nothing's gonna stop you. So why should it stop you? So I'm just gonna make weapons for everybody before we leave. Mercenary skills for Lent increases accuracy and max HP. Get 2 more ingots in there to get mercenary skills medium. And that's really all I wanted to do. Of course, I don't think we're going to be fighting for a while, so yeah, we're probably not going to get into any fights for a little bit, so yeah. Anyway, for Tao's weapon, we're gonna give him power. His weapon material effects thing has power arisen, which increases physical elemental damage and physical attack. So that's really cool. Proud of him for using a hammer. And there we go. There it is, boys and girls. We don't have anything new yet for that. We're just gonna equip. So, yep. Anywho, another bit about ingredients that you'll probably need to get. We haven't actually done any shopping yet. So what I'd like to do is, I want to go ahead and go over to Fairystone Forest at Kirkin Port. And ooh, hello scene. Yeah, again, entirely random scene. That just about does it for my patrol of Old Town. Once I'm finished here.
Yahoo!
Yahoo! Agatha, another busy day. Of course, we Guardians are always busy. No rest for us regardless of the time of year. Oh yeah? So why'd you decide to become a Guardian if it's always so busy? Why? I never had a specific reason for it. But you're the strongest one there is, right? You never thought about transferring to the capital or anything? Kirekure. I don't know what that means in Japanese. Well, I have been to the capital before. I went there to observe their knights. Really? So you wanted to become a knight? You're so pretty. Yes, he is. I bet you look amazing in their shiny armor. I don't know about that. But I did want to challenge myself to see if I had what it takes. How did it go? I took the battle exam and then the written test, and then they started bringing up all this other pointless stuff. What do you mean? Oh, like bloodlines and class status, factions, proving yourself. That all sounded way too uptight for me. It made me miss my island peaceful life. So I decided to come back before they could officially appoint me. I had no idea. So then you became a Guardian when you got back? That's right. I didn't have to follow any weird rules or strict etiquette, so it's perfect for me. Really? You always seemed like a stickler for rules to me. Not at all. Have you ever noticed how kind and forgiving I am to all the little troublemakers here? I guess. Wait, you're not talking about me, aren't you? You're definitely not that forgiving. I just do enough to keep you daydreamers from getting too out of hand. It's not an easy task, you know? It's not kind at all. Young people need their freedom, you know? Anyway, I'm gonna leave in order to preserve that freedom. Yeah, you get it, girl. I see you around. Way to get all this character development for someone we just met. Soon enough, you won't need that kindness. You'll find your own way of life before long. Aw, she does care. She does care. See, this is what I mean by, like, it being more laid back and not necessarily so much so about, you know, having, you know, deep emotional characters or anything, because it's not what this type of game is all about, you know? So, let's do shopping for the first time here, actually. So, items at shops can be purchased in limited quantities, they have a bargain, or just the regular stock of items. And these items are not that expensive at all, actually. Like, you can get this natural oil, which is pretty good for just 12 coal, which is not bad at all. So I'll take your entire stock, thank you very much. And I'll take your entire stock of this sardine, too. And almost your entire stock of honey for a bargain. And clean water, yes, sir. Sizer... What the heck is that word? Seas? Lobster. I'm just gonna call it a lobster. And this limited edition flour has a lot of good things, actually. Like, rather devastating and high quality. Like, jeez. That's crazy. So let's get that. There's a lot of shops here which you can use to get a lot of things. And it even has its own little shop music too. Here you can buy a leather protector, which is armor, which is actually armor for, you know, all of our party members. This limited quantity has HP charge and defense charge, which that increases max HP and defense. And it even has the effect of resist stun plus 10, so that's actually pretty good. We can get green Puni balls from enemies naturally, so we don't really need that. What I really want to do is actually go over here to this shop. Because right here you can buy ingots at a bargain for like 60 for 3. And they have pretty good traits to them too, like expensive level 3. And of course you have lightning ore too. You can get cloths. And you can even get an accessory. Which, by the way, weapon, armor, accessory. That's the setup for this game. You get Frostfire earrings, which makes you resistant to fire. And has attack charge level 10, which is pretty good. But actually, because of the sole fact that you're basically gathering up all materials all the time, most of the time they're not really going to be that expensive at all. Since they're basically found, well, everywhere. You can only really get them for like one unit of coal. And, you know how it is. See, basically put, like, because you're finding unis everywhere, they're only like 1, so... I honestly really wouldn't recommend selling any items unless they're really valuable. Because most of the time, if you're getting coal, then you're either doing, like... You're either doing side things, or you're fighting enemies over and over and over again. But what I want to do is I want to get 3 ingots because they're actually really good. Actually, do I actually want the? Yes. We don't have these for. Oh, jeez, that's gonna drain me. So we'll get the lightning ore since that's the only item of this bunch that we don't have. So now we're flat out broke. So that's actually very... Yep, that's yep. That is indeed very, very much yep. And besides, we actually have more things to gather around here because, well, this game is just too freaking big. And sorry, buddy, we're breaking all your supplies. Sorry, but you know alchemists and everything. You know how it is. Anyway, where do I want to go next, actually? Because I think... are there any other shops in... Actually, we haven't been able to explore this place yet. Do I want to do that? It's so hard to choose. Like, you have a lot of options to do. Can I either go to the story to gather... You can either just follow along with the story and not gather at all, or you just gather things. I want to go to the fresher shop in the Boden district. That's what I want to do. Ow! And also to trigger this scene. Tao, what's wrong? Has boss been bullying you again? Huh? Oh no, I was just concentrating on this book and I tripped. Same. Except not a book, but my phone. Where'd it go anyway? I hope I didn't lose it. What are you talking about this book? I'm gonna give him a Sudi voice, even though he's clearly voiced by some guy. I saw that. You tripped over nothing and dropped your dumb book. You look so stupid. Give it back. That's my symbology book. You want it? Come get it. You think boss is gonna... boss? Can you read it? Probably not the best scene to do this one. Huh? You mean my book? Yeah, I can. Here. Boss, what are you doing? You really giving it back? Let's go, Lumbar and Tao.
Oi.
If it's that important, take care of it. You better take care of it. I'm probably just going to use my Mal's Edgeworth voice. If you can't even do that, don't even bother leaving your house. Yeah, just stay home. Boss, wait for me. What's with that attitude? God, those two are so annoying. Yeah, I can't believe Boss did one nice thing in his life. Jeez. For once in his freaking life. Man. I guess it's kind of a good thing that I'm doing these right away because well, you never really know when a scene will just randomly show up. I totally expected a scene to just show up right there, but you know, I didn't. So right over here, you can buy a couple of books at this shop. My First Dessert, which will let you learn flour and honey. Kirkin Fashion, which will allow you to make Kirkin Sweats, Noble Tunic, and Leather Protector. And here's also where you can buy, like, armor and accessories here. This Noble Tunic has HP Regen M, which basically means that you get to heal HP per turn by a certain amount. Accuracy plus 7% for this. You get Power Charm M and Defense Charm S for that, which that'll increase your attack and defense respectively. And Skill Charge, which increases skill power by up to a certain amount. And a pretty good accessory for this point. Health with Energy Pendant with HP plus 10 and HP Regen X extra small. Yeah. So, all pretty good stuff. But I think what I really wanted to buy was this Itzy or whatever it's called. But you know what I'm probably just gonna do? What I'm gonna do is, well, I'm just gonna keep on pressing the A button for all of this. Because we can get like so many, we can get so many unis by our house that there's really no problem just selling all of this and then putting them all towards the logs. And with that, we can actually make the Woodcutter's Axe, another gathering tool. So the effects for this one are, well, effect number 2 is what you'll really want to be rolling for, is gathering up. So, cool. Do I really want to? Yes. I feel like until you get the ability to synth with more and more items, this is really like the best that you can. This is really like the best that you can do for right now, at least. So, yeah, traits are kind of traits are just kind of sort of pointless, except they're not really, because you can actually sell these. You can just make as many of these gathering tools as you want. So, it's all cool. And now, basically put, we have yet another gathering tool. So, while in the field, of course, you can just select your axe, and now you can cut down trees and other objects like rocks. And you'll get totally new materials now. And now, but also, if you swing at it at a monster to enter a battle, it will reduce enemy defense for a while. So you know what? That's a beast. See? Already, and we're only like a few hours in. Already, you have so much to do. Or rather, so much to make. It's like, again, it's so nuts how you can just do this right here and right now. Like, for real. Crazy. And there we go. There's our barrel for today. Like, I didn't even think about it. I didn't even think about, like, going all the way up to Woodcutter's Axe right here. I just sort of just went, like, you know, we'll probably just send some more items and then we'll just keep on following along with the story. No! Absolutely not. Instead, this was a filler episode all along. like, this was legitimately a filler episode all this time. You know, with just us making more progress in alchemy level while also making entirely new things altogether. It's so crazy how all of this is even possible within the first few hours. Like, actually, though. But regardless of which, now you can chop down all these trees in order to get all the logs that I previously wasn't able to do last time, but now we can. Which, once again, crazy that they'll allow you to do that. Not only that, but if we go over to the mainland, actually. If we go over to the mainland here, now we actually have the ability to destroy these rocks in order to get this new material called Nectar Rock, as well as Crimson Ore from these rocks too. And from these palm trees, we get tough logs. A lot of them, actually. So, literally, this is probably just like the easiest form of grinding that you could ever possibly do. And you know what? I am absolutely okay with this. I'm absolutely okay with just spending my time just gathering up a whole bunch of things in order to prepare myself, in order to make myself absolutely busted as heck. Which, again, you can do that. Nothing's stopping you from raising your alchemy level as high as you can go. Like, it's... Yeah. This is just the power. This is just the power. That sky looks so pretty. That sky looks so good. Anyway. Yes, indeed. And by the way, you can check these items if you want to. But mostly I just don't do that. But if they have any specific traits that you're looking for, then this would probably be good for you. And just one more thing to say. Man, I can't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Actually, I don't think we can synth anything else for right now. Yeah. I just probably wanted to get my alchemy level up to level 10 so that I can add one more item to the repertoire of synthesizing items. But anyway, yeah, sorry I didn't actually go ahead and continue the story. I'm sorry, but synthesizing items is just too much. It's just too much fun. And also gathering is just too much fun. Like, this is legitimately the point where you're like, I'm free! Like I'm actually free to do whatever. And that's all well and good.
聞いた話だとこっちの方だったはず。
多分ここだよ。すみません、ライザリンシュタートです。クラウディアさんはいますか？
おい、いきなりすぎるだろ。
これくらいやった方が話も早いでしょ。ライザ？いきなり大声で呼んだりしてごめんね。ライザってマナーとかかなりあれだから。
来てくれて嬉しかったよ。挨拶に行きたかったんだけど、引っ越しが忙しくて。
私たちの方もドタバタしてて遊びに来るの遅れちゃったんだ。
アンペルさんとリラさんから聞いてるよ。みんな自分のやりたいことに打ち込んでるって。
まあな、忙しいけど楽しいぜ。充実ってやつ？
僕なんかまだわからないことだらけだけどね。アンペルさんたちとは会ってたんだ。
近所だし、お父さんの相談役として村に滞在してもらうって。二人も遺跡の調査だったかな。その仕事が終わるまではいてくれるみたい。
かいなくなっちゃうのかな。
だとしてもそんなすぐじゃないよ。販路の手続きとか収穫量の調査とかやることも多いし。
そっか。そうだよね。じゃあいる間はいっぱい遊ぼう。
嬉しいけど、3人ともやることがあるんでしょ。遊んでる暇ってあるの？
それはそれ、これはこれだよ。
そうそう。暇ってのは見つけたり作ったりするもんさ。変な遠慮すんなって。
錬金術だって材料の採取で出かけることも多いし、近場の危なくないとこなら島の案内もしてあげるよ。
ありがとう。安全なら外出も許してもらえるかな。あの騒ぎからお父さん少し神経質になってて。
あれは実際危なかったしな。俺たちが用心棒として不足なのはまあわかる。
ああ、そういえばずっと気になってたんだけど、なんで魔物に出くわすほど森の奥に入ってたの？
親父さんもよくいなくなるみたいに言ってたな。なんか訳ありとか？
女の子の秘密を気安く聞いたりしない。
そんな大げさなことじゃないよ。ただお父さんには。
ようこそ諸君。今日はゆっくりしていってくれ。
ああ、こんにちはルベルトさん。
お邪魔してます。
ねえクラウディア、今度私の部屋に来ない？そこならいろいろとお話できると思うよ。
ありがとう。
Well, it's not entirely a, filler episode after all, since we're just continuing the story right there, but yeah, whatever. Anyway, yeah, you can have as many save data as you want here. I'm just doing them after every episode because, you know what? I like having them all. So we'll just see what happens next then. See you guys on next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.